In the process of preparing for my speech, I began to ponder on what it means to dress for success. My father had told me that when it comes to meeting potential employers or meeting clients, we need to dress nicely. I am reminded of how this has been made true multiple times in the past and how it has been a great asset. A time that comes to mind was last semester, and our school was holding multiple career fairs. Each time I would come wearing a nice dress, heels, hair and makeup done, and multiple copies of my resume. There would be multiple stands at the fair, and I would strive to attend each one. Now, there were some stalls that had job opportunities that did not correspond with my degree, or they were not looking for that position that I was interested in. However, each time they appreciated how I presented myself. I was dressed nicely, was confident, and came prepared. They appreciated how I respected them and provided my resume. I had shared this experience because it reminded me on the importance of dressing for success. I gave the employers a positive experience and showed an interest in their business. Yes, there were companies I would not be a good fit for, but they still appreciated that I had respected them. I gave them a good first impression. They will remember that, and in doing so, I began to expand my network. Even if I was not the right fit for them, they will remember me and keep an eye out for positions I would fit in. Making that first impression and looking your best can make a greater impact than you realize. Looks are not everything. However, dressing for success can mean so much more. One would be surprised on how it can leave a lasting impression, build self-confidence, and influence those around you. I'm here to share with you the positive impacts of dressing for success. We will see how dressing for success can provide new ideas on how to approach new job opportunities and how it can build up one's confidence. Do we need to dress up all the time? Probably not. However, it is still important to dress up. Now, this does not mean that we dress to impress others. There are those who believe that dressing up means that we are trying to impress someone. There have been studies that show people purchasing expensive accessories and outfits to further increase their own status and reach out to different networks. However, this has not been a success. Buying these expensive accessories and wearing them may boost one's self-esteem, but that is only temporary. Dressing for success is not about the status or the expensive things that you wear. If one is not comfortable dressing up fancy all the time, that is fine. There are many ways that one can dress casually, but still look professional in their field. Whether one is working someplace in person or remotely at home, an individual can find a balance between professional and casual for their attire in the workplace. Dressing for success is not about one's status. It is about ensuring that one is taken seriously. When we are meeting someone for a potential job opportunity or a partnership, we need to provide a memorable experience. Never underestimate the power of a good first impression. Joy Gordon had said, "How you look really does matter because you never get a second chance to make a first impression." When we are looking for job opportunities, we only have one chance to make a lasting impression. When we don't dress up or dress too casually for our first interviews, we risk losing those opportunities. When we dress ourselves up for interviews, we need to make sure that our employer focuses on us. Myrna Hoover had said, "Employers need to focus on your skills and abilities, not your clothing." Dressing up ourselves allows employers to focus on what we can do, and they will not be distracted by our appearances. Dressing ourselves up gives us a competitive edge in the field, as it shows us as those that take their clients seriously, or we respect those that we are being interviewed by. Dressing up means that we respect who we want to work for and who we are working with. Making that good first impression can inspire potential alliances and growing a network. Even if the position that we are applying for was not the job that we wanted or we did not receive it, it will still show that we had respected the company or the individuals that we had met. That first good impression will inspire the people that we had met to keep an eye out for potential opportunities and provide recommendations for us. Dressing for success not only shows respect to potential employers and companies, but to ourselves as well. Dressing ourselves up can make us feel empowered and confident in our abilities. When we dress ourselves up for church, go out to a nice restaurant, or go to a formal event, we feel confident in ourselves. Studies have shown that when people dress themselves up for interviews or presentations, people become confident in their skills and abilities. An individual's self-esteem can begin to grow as they dress themselves up more when applying for higher positions in an industry. Dressing yourself up makes you feel more powerful and stronger as a leader. Individuals often perceive well-dressed people as those in a leadership position. If you are not a leader, that is fine, but it is all about self-perception. Dressing yourself up empowers yourself and invites you to look at all the details in a project or a position that you're in. It lets you be confident in yourself, and you get to see what you can do in your workspace. Dressing for success not only boosts your confidence, but it influences those around you. As previously stated, individuals are drawn to people dressed professionally as they come across as a leader figure. We can improve the confidence of others in a workspace by dressing professionally and inspire others to do the same. Dressing for success improves the self-esteem and confidence of those around us. Becoming that influence will change the work dynamic in a workspace and inspire others to perform differently. A team that dresses professionally can represent their company in a positive manner and influence potential partnerships for the business that they are working for. It also inspires potential partnerships that business can have when they are looking for new opportunities to attract different target markets and reach new fields. Becoming an influence in that workspace will improve the reputation of the company or school that we are working for or attending. It will inspire others to do the same when they are attending career fairs or they are looking for new job opportunities. One will be surprised of how it can influence one when they are searching for these opportunities and they want to see how they can improve their chances of inspiring a better network for themselves when they are reaching graduation. It is indeed inspiring on how dressing It is indeed surprising on how dressing for success can make a change in one's performance. Dressing for success can provide many advantages. It can open the doors to many possibilities when one is looking for new opportunities. It is not about improving one's status and impressing somebody with their expensive accessories or their expensive attire. It is about your own self-confidence and the impressions that you leave on somebody. It can provide a great first impression with someone that you're striving to build a network with. It can build up one's self-confidence and be a positive influence to those around you. There are multiple ways that dressing for success can influence one's life. Dressing for success is more than just for appearance's sake. It is meant to build your confidence and leave a lasting impression for those job opportunities. I encourage you all to remember and recognize the positive impact of dressing for success.